Hi, so today I'm going to talk about New Year's resolutions and starting with what a resolution is. It is a firm decision to do or not to do something, whatever that may be. And so coming into 2024, we all have these ideas like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? There's so much you could do in order for personal growth. But narrowing it down into three categories. How are you going to serve your body, your mind, and your soul? Those are the three things that you need to foster and nourish in order for you to grow as a human being. When it comes to the body, we're not just talking about how are you going to work out, but how are you going to fuel it? How are you going to rest it? How are you going to allow your body to grow at the rate you want it to grow at, right? So, prioritizing your nutrition and your health, prioritizing how much you're moving, even if it's for 30 minutes a day, it's a walk outside, it's something, right? It doesn't need to be lifting at the gym 5 days a week. That's not the requirement, but it is to love your body, is to give it what it needs, and your body needs movement. So for myself, part of my New Year's resolution is to be aware of what I'm putting into my body and how it is affecting how my body moves and how my body works. Like I know if I eat salt, my joints feel inflamed. So I'm going to try and eat less salt. And really, it's about being intuitive with what you eat and how it functions in your body. For myself, I can't have dairy. I feel like I'm hungover the next day when I wake up and I have dairy. My nose is stuffy, I have a headache, I'm super congested, and dairy's good, but I can't have dairy. And how it affects my body will not serve me in what I need to do my day to day. Moving away from the body, we also want to grow our mind. So, what way are you going to educate yourself this year? Whether you're in school or you're working or whatever it is, how are you going to grow and what do you want to grow in? So, if it's a hobby and you want to know more background about where it came from or how it started or whatever that may be, or maybe you want to learn more about managing money or how the body works or whatever that may be. Take some time to grow your library, your brain library, and expand your knowledge and grow in that way. That's a little different from your mind or your soul. It's a separate type of growth that is so crucial to continue to grow as you get older. When it comes to growth in the soul, I find nourishing it is the best way for growth. To be in creation, to be outside, to be in God's creation, and to just absorb that and to be into it. It's profound what your soul can feel when you are in nature. But for myself, taking it a step further than just being in nature is having a relationship with God. And so that's praying and going to church and spending one-on-one time with him. And I love to pray with other people as well, or go to church with other people, but I also like to take time for a one-on-one, just me and him. And I think that's super important with fostering your soul and allowing that part of you to flourish along with everything else. One thing I do in order to kind of keep track of what I've done today, what I still need to do, and to kind of split it up throughout my day is make some sort of checklist in the morning or the night before and just say, okay, these are the things that I want to do today. Even if one of those resolutions is not an every single day thing, whenever you want to do it, put it in a calendar. Make sure that you have like a checklist that you can physically check it off on your phone or in a journal or whatever that may be. But whatever it is, just make sure that it's obtainable for you. So if you can only handle one resolution, only do one. Some change is better than no change. Change is change. And if you're going to tackle 5 or 6 things and get none of them done, or you're going to tackle one thing and for 365 days you're going to do it, and that's not just a goal anymore, that's a habit in your life, you're winning. So however many resolutions are doable for you, that's how many you should be doing. Some of those things that I wanted to do this year are read some more educational books, do journaling, listen to the Father Michael Schmidt podcast. That's called Bible in a Year, as well as listening to other kind of podcasts that kind of take away from reading because I don't like reading all the time. Going to bed earlier, making sure that I am going to the gym or doing some sort of exercise if I can't make it to the gym. Today was kind of snowy drive, but if I can't make it there, then I'll go for a walk outside, and just making a checklist to make sure that I'm getting something done, right? And achieving daily goals or weekly goals or monthly goals, whatever that may be. But just to make an effort for change, to make an effort for growth, and to be a better person tomorrow than I am today. Change is not done overnight. It is not something that's easy, and if you want to build a habit, you've got to get in the repetition of doing it and doing it and doing it, right? And that's the one good thing about New Year's resolutions. They don't have to start at New Year. They really don't. They can start in March. They can start in July. They can start in September, wherever, whenever. They can start December 31st. It doesn't matter when they start, as long as you make the active decision to change something that you want to change. At the end of the day, the only person stopping you from changing and succeeding in your New Year's resolutions is you, because you are the author of your own demise. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you. Thank you for coming along and talking about New Year's resolutions with me. I really appreciate that. And I hope that you come back and watch another video in the future.